This message is going to be for cancers out there. Thank you guys for being here with me. Or Cancer Cross-Watcher, this can also be reversed. I'm going to say this is you because I'm feeling like it's you, but you can also reverse this. Guys, by the way, let me just throw this out here before I get into the message. I literally just picked my daughter up because I think she's got strep again. She's been having issues with strep, but she may need her tonsils taken out. I don't know, but if any of you are teachers out there, God bless you. I'm dead serious. Like, how in the actual motherfuck do you do it? And I am gonna say it just like that because especially high schoolers, and people could be like, oh, they're not so bad. The fuck they're not. Okay, I don't know where you're at, but for those of you who have taught before or you currently teach and you are at a place where it's every day you have to pray to Jesus to calm your nerves, and it's like constant anger management. I think I need anger management because I'm gonna tell you, I just went to pick my daughter up, and the children in there, seniors who act like they're in 5th grade, it took everything for me to not bring the old me back out. We'll say it like that. Because I damn near lost it. There's no way that we would put up with our children being treated the way that they're treated by other students. And I don't know how teachers do it, but God bless you. I'm not even gonna get into this because it's seriously, like, I had to check my fucking self. I'm dead serious. I had to fucking check myself. Let's continue forward. This message, again, is for cancers. So Cancer, anyway. Some of you could be teachers. There's a reason I'm bringing that up. Or used to teach. You are a teacher, professor, something like that. Something to do with teachers. Now, it doesn't mean like a teacher in a school. You could have taught anything. Could have taught yoga. Could have teach online or teach. I'm hearing nursing. You could teach or went to college or something like continuing education. You could be considering continuing education. You could be considering teaching something, a skill, a trade that you know. Okay. Also, somebody here, something to do with the throat chakra, because I mentioned my daughter constantly getting strep, needing her tonsils taken out, possibly. So, something to do with that here. So I get medical for some. Anyway, for those of you who had your heart, like outright set on somebody, unless this is reverse and it's somebody who had their heart outright set on you, and there's something here that is never going to go anywhere. I'm talking never. But whoever had their heart set on someone, and they know it's never going to go anywhere. It's not like somebody's like an illusion and doesn't get it. No, somebody gets it. They understand. They're not like lying to themselves. You aren't lying to yourself. You're well aware. If it's another, they are well aware that it's like, I fell in love with the wrong one. I fell in love with somebody who was unavailable, emotionally, physically, all the above. I don't know why I did. I'm hearing like I'd always just choose the wrong ones. Don't be hard on yourself. You can't really help who you love. You can just help what you do and what you allow, hopefully, for the most part. Not always, but and I'm getting that like some of you could have been like, while you were fully enveloped, meaning your heart was completely just holding on to one person and just hoping that anything, like they would say anything, they would fucking reveal anything or just show you something, other than just almost like feel like you're being used for your energy and the love you were giving them. It's like, give me something, shit, but almost to the degree where you were like begging for it. And so you stopped doing that. But while you were looking their way, waiting on someone to wake up, waiting on someone to speak to you, again, throat chakra, to hear from someone, waiting for fucking anything that you were never gonna get, and you're still never gonna get. Somebody they crossed your path, but you wouldn't have noticed, okay? You wouldn't have noticed this person because your heart and your eyes and your entire focus and attention was on someone who it was never going to go anywhere. And again, I want to reiterate, it still won't. Just because now that you've gotten to a place, unless it's someone else over you, someone has gotten to a place here now where they're not like as worried about it. They may still love the person, but they've given up completely, or you have given up completely on someone. You're kind of trying to heal and get over it and more focus on yourself right now. Blinders on, I'm not trying to focus on anybody. It's something like that, just myself. It may make the person who you've been completely devoted to this whole time, hoping that they come around, hoping that they wake up and reciprocate the love to you, or at least tell you something, reach out, stop leaving you hanging, only reaching out when they want something, or, you know, giving you something when they want something in return. It's like they may be thinking, oh, well, maybe I should say something. Maybe I should give a little something, something so that Cancer or Crosswatcher, you know, doesn't completely give up on me. But they're still not going to fucking do it. And if they do it, they're going to, like, if they're just going to play it off like it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even important to them because they don't give a shit. Whoever this is, they don't give a shit. And you already know, okay? They're just, they either don't want to completely lose your attention or love. They do realize what you are, but they ain't trying to change whatever situation they got going on. Or they're afraid you're going to tell on them if y'all did do something, you know, if they ever did kind of cross the line. So they don't want to piss you off, but they're not serious. This person does not reciprocate true love. It's, they're going to get what's coming to them. And I don't mean that in a hateful way or like a threat. It's just they are. I mean, they're not doing the right thing, okay? But while all this is going on and you've chosen to kind of more so choose to point your heart in the direction of yourself now, which is beautiful. That's wonderful. That's when we're going to get somewhere. Somebody else has crossed your path. Whoever this person is, they're very patient. They're going to be very patient with you. Like maybe they even did it in their own life. Whoever this is, they could have even been how you were with this last person, where you were genuine and they probably aren't, where they were stringing you along or doing whatever they were doing, okay? Because they're going to deny it anyway. That's why I can't get it out. They're going to deny it. They're in complete denial. If they have a person you loved, if they have a person, or they went back to a person, or I don't know what they did or what they're doing. They're in complete denial that they're guilty of anything, although they know deep down they are. But they're like living two different lives. This person has a lot of rude awakenings coming for them. You, on the other hand, what you experienced with that person, the other one who you're not noticing during this time, they also went through this. I'm hearing they too. They too, I'm hearing me too. Some of you could have both experienced, trigger warning, assaults before. But yeah, they get it. They get you. You know, they have a heart for you, whoever this is. So how can they have a heart for you if you didn't notice? Maybe it's someone you have noticed, but you don't notice in your heart space. Your heart is not noticing that someone cares for you. Someone actually does care for you or love you, because you're not ready for it right now. You have a lot of healing to do. You're still healing. You're still focusing on you, building your career, building a new career. You know, you're strengthening you right now, which is wonderful. Your health, your spirituality, your, again, career, recovering still from this person who is in complete denial and took you for granted. You know who this is, but your heart doesn't recognize who it is because you're not ready, and you haven't been ready, and they're not going to try to force it or rush you, which is really nice. Like, they're just allowing you to kind of do your own thing, you know, but they're kind of admiring you. Like, it could be like a little bit of a secret admirer, but it's not secret necessarily. Like, I think you know who they are. You've spoken to them. Could have just been in a comment, but you've spoken to them. You know, it could have been at work, through work, could have been in the neighborhood, at a place you go. I don't know, you've spoken to them. You may speak to them often, or you may speak to them every now and then, you know. But you're not completely aware. And it's not like this message is to like rush you so that you become aware. Master number 33. Someone could be in their 30s here, something to do with 33 or 6. Cancer. This could be a Cancer. It could be a masculine Cancer. It doesn't have to be now. I don't know. It's as if somebody's gone through their own healing and they kind of went through a similar thing that you are currently going through. Like, they get it. They get you. Somebody gets you. They get what you are experiencing, what you recently experienced. They get it. They totally understand the heartbreak. They understand how you've been treated. Some of them you've talked to this person, had deep conversations. Some of you, I'm getting that it's like, maybe they've just been kind of silently supporting you, like a silent supporter, but they've heard the things you've said. They understand, they connect with you, unless it's reversed. And this is you connecting with them. Like, You feel that shit, you know? Anyway, somebody's connecting with you. Your heart hasn't noticed yet. While you're still kind of dealing with the situation over here, this person, meanwhile, is their heart is pointed at you, but they're not in any rush. Again, they're being patient. They understand that this is all a process, and we all process things at different paces, different times, different speeds, and they don't want to project their own wants and outcomes and hopes and desires on you because you may have different ones. Like, what a mature fucking person. Wow. You know, something made me mention in the beginning of this video what just happened at my daughter's school. Something made me mention that, and I'm gonna mention that here. I think it's part of the message. The person who you're not noticing right now at this time, like, you're not understanding, like, how much they may actually even fucking support you, okay? But, like, push come to shove, this person would do what they had to do to protect you, to be honest. Yeah. Just like me with my daughter. You know, I mean, it came down to a moment where I felt like, if I gotta step in, I'll go to jail. For real. Like, for real, for real. I'll go to jail over my kids. Abso-fucking-lutely. Especially if somebody ever tries to put their fucking hands on them. And that's a promise. So I feel like somebody here, you know, but you may not see that. They, like, because you've always been having to fight your own battles, and you've always been having to, and that's fine, you know, because you need to. You fucking need to, okay? Some of you, this is your own fucking parent, okay? It's your own parent. It's not even romantic. It's like your parent. Or somebody who's older than you, and they're just like they're like a guardian to you on the outside. Now, this could be, if this is not an actual person, you're not noticing that you actually have like a really strong spiritual guide who's just right fucking there. They're right fucking there. They travel with you. They follow you. They're always there. This could be somebody who was in the flesh and they've passed. Whether it's a grandmother of yours, a mother of yours, a father, or a grandfather. Those are the ones I feel it is. One of those. Strongly. But if it's not in the, like, spiritual realm, or an actual angel of yours who's with you, understanding, I think it's an ancestor, though, because they were alive before. They went through what you're going through now. They feel you, and they wish they could be here in the flesh to hug you and hold you, something like that, right? Unless this is completely reversed. Somebody you have your eye on, they're going through this right now. This is what they're experiencing. And they're highly protected, but they don't see it, and they've been having to fight so hard, and they've been just heartbroken and heartbroken and heartbroken, or you have. Now, if it's somebody in the physical flesh, if it's romantic, I mean, like, it takes everything for them to have to hold back from wanting to just protect you. Vice versa, because they love you so much and they understand you. They know what you've gone through, and they understand to the level where they have to step back and let you fight your own battles and kind of just heal at your own pace in your own time. But it's not easy. Some of you, it's a living parent of yours, or a living sibling, or somebody, a best friend who's very protective of you, and it's like, let me just not step in. You're doing really well, though, let me just say that. Or if this is a person on your mind, they're doing really well. Someone's doing well with healing, and as far as it was not easy for them to let someone go. It was not easy to get over someone. It's not been easy. I mean, because their heart was really invested. I mean, when your heart's really invested, you know, it's just fucking hard. Especially when you've been used and neglected and overlooked and abused and just, like, that's fucked up, you know? It's fucked up. Somebody was treated fucked up here. If it's you, you were treated awfully. And you were used, and some of the things you don't even know about. It's probably a lot of verbal things that were said about you, and it's like, wow. I mean, but the universe never sleeps, you know. They see that shit, and the fact that you're pulling through the way that you're pulling through now is just amazing, because it ripped you apart at one time. I mean, really, I can feel it. Well, I guess I should say, you've got this. Keep going, and you have support. You have true supporters. You have true support, some romantically that you don't notice right now. Your heart doesn't see it, but you will when you're ready. The universe will reveal it to you. Others of you, it's family, loved ones, friends, or ancestors who've passed. You're not alone. You're doing very well. You're doing a lot better than you think you are. Even if those of you who've gotten on the other side of it now and you're like, no, I know I'm doing well. It's like, well, you're doing better than well. Keep going. There's amazing things coming for you. And if anybody did, the ones who did overlook you or treat you poorly and then kind of laughed about it or thought they could just, ignore it instead of make a situation right at least, or apologize. Not that you were even expecting it, but it's like, do the right thing, but they didn't, they haven't, and they won't. They're going to be handled. They're being handled already. But when it really comes in with a force, they're going to regret it. Not because they feel bad, but because they're going to not be able to handle the pain that they're going to have to go through. But, something's going to have to wake these people up, or this person up, and it will. So don't worry. Don't worry about anything coming to these people. Don't worry if they're going to get theirs. Don't worry. I'm not saying you are, but just don't. There's no need. They are. And they will. Or vice versa, if this is you. But we're going to leave it there. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.